The State Board of Elections is launching a new effort to fix problems in the state voter database. More than 100,000 voters could have part of their next ballots thrown out if they don't supply the required information. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie is live at the State Board of Elections right now, where they just gave us an update. Laura, walk us through what you heard.
Sure, they're calling it the Registration Repair Project, and they unveiled a website today where you can check to see if your name is on the list of voters whose voting records need to be updated or whether you're just fine. They're also going to be sending out notices in the mail to people whose names are on that list. The issue stems from arguments made in a lawsuit filed by Jefferson Griffin after the last election. He was trying to throw out tens of thousands of ballots. He claimed they were potentially fraudulent because those voters' records were missing information in the state's voter database. The courts refused to throw out the ballots, and Griffin eventually conceded, but the Trump administration sued the state to make it fix the errors in the database. State Elections Director Sam Evans said today 194,000 voters were initially affected. Election staff were able to confirm that more than 90,000 of them had indeed shown the required documents at some point, but the other 103,000 voters will be required to vote a provisional ballot and could have some votes thrown out if they don't show a valid photo ID and fix their records by the next election.
I would strongly urge everyone who receives a mailing to respond and supply that information to just ensure that their process at the polls is seamless as possible.
Now, a new website we mentioned includes a publicly searchable list of 103,000 voters' names and addresses. You can type your name into it to search for it. If your name is not on the list, Evans says your voter registration records are complete. You can find a link to that website in our story about this on WRAL.com. Also, those mail notices will start going out at the beginning of August. They will include a return address stamped envelope to make it easier for you to send back your information. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.